So here's an example of what you want to feed your redfoots about once every 10 days, maybe twice a month, depending on the size. These are all chopped up constituents. That is chopped up portobello mushroom, chopped up blackberries, chopped up mango, and I always suggest, this case is a little different because the skins were in tough shape, but leave the skins on. Wash the mango well and leave the skins on because it provides very good fiber. Here's the important constituent, low-fat cat food. And in this case, we're looking at a fancy feast. You can pick these up at almost any grocery store and that. The key thing to look for on this is on the back, see where it says crude protein, crude fat? The fat in this instance is 2%. Look for 5% or less fat. And then the last piece of this is pure calcium carbonate. Mix this on. I'm going to mix this up and mix some calcium carbonate in. I'll show you how to mix that in because this is how redfoots get their calcium. The D3 in the low-fat cat food, animal protein, allows the calcium to be taken up within them. Redfoots, for the most part, do not need UVB bulbs. They are not baskers by nature. They're forest tortoises. So I'm going to mix all this together and we'll show you how to go about feeding them. So here's an example. There you can see I've got it all mixed together. Now this is going to be enough to feed roughly a dozen 1.5 and 2-year-olds. You won't need this much if you just got one. And what I have here is one level teaspoon of calcium carbonate powder. Mix that in and then we'll mix it all together. And you've got a very good supplementary diet to feed your redfoots. I said probably twice a month. Mushrooms are very good because they're very high in minerals. You just don't want to feed them too many, too frequently. But they are a food constituent in the natural habitat. There you can see I've got it all. Next thing you want to do is when you feed your tortoises, and this is redfoots or any species, feed them on something like these. These are tile slates you can pick up at Home Depot for, for $1.50. Keep them clean, feed them right on that, and you'll see that here in a minute. The reason you want to use something like this is as the tortoises eat, their beaks scrape against that slate and it'll keep their beaks in good shape. You won't end up with a tortoise that looks like a vampire with the top part of their beak overgrown. So these are the perfect mechanism for basically feeding your tortoise. Now I'm going to put the food on here, put it in their environment, and watch them come to eat. Next thing, this is literally 2 minutes after I put that slate in here. All of them came out of hiding to dig in to this food. So as I said, this is one way to basically get calcium and low-fat animal protein, which redfoots require, into their system. For ones this age, about twice a month works very effectively. And as you can see, and that all these guys are healthy, look great. It's a very good regimen.